In the vast, frozen deserts of the Arctic, a silent war for survival is waged every single day. This is a realm of ice and shadow, where the line between hunter and hunted is drawn in the snow with brutal clarity. Here, life exists on a razor's edge, and to survive is to dominate. The predators stalking this wasteland are more than just animals. They're masterpieces of evolution, armed with shocking adaptations and brutal hunting strategies. So forget what you think you know. We're about to reveal the secrets that crown the true kings of the ice. In this unforgiving arena, several contenders vie for the throne. First, there's the Powerhouse, the undisputed titan of the ice floes, the polar bear. It's a solitary phantom of pure strength, engineered for one purpose: to kill. Its reign is built on patience and overwhelming force, a true symbol of the Arctic's raw power. Then, we have the Strategist, the phantom of the deep. Moving and seen beneath the waves is the Orca. This isn't a lone hunter, it's an intelligent legion, a family pack that hunts with terrifying coordination that borders on military precision. Their kingdom is the frigid sea, and their tactics are the stuff of nightmares. And what about the ghost of the tundra? The Arctic wolf, a relentless pursuer, hunting in disciplined packs that can chase down prey for hours, even days. They are the embodiment of endurance, a brotherhood of killers that shares every hard-won victory. Finally, a surprise contender, an animal that lacks the size of a bear or the numbers of a wolf pack but makes up for it with a ferocity so legendary, it's become mythical. The Wolverine, a solitary demon of the snow, proving that in the Arctic, danger really does come in all sizes. These are the apex predators. But which one is truly the most dangerous? The answer is far more complex than you can imagine. The title king of the Arctic is most often given to the polar bear, and for good reason. This is the world's largest land carnivore, an 800-pound ghost that is the living embodiment of the ice itself. Its power is legendary, but its true deadliness lies in its secrets. The polar bear's skin is jet black, designed to soak up every last ray of solar heat, while its thick fur prevents that warmth from escaping. Add to that a blubber layer up to 4.5 inches thick, and you have an animal that has truly mastered the cold. But insulation is for survival. Hunting is for dominance. The polar bear's main strategy is a masterpiece of patience called still hunting. Using its incredible sense of smell, a bear can detect a seal's breathing hole from over a kilometer away. It will then approach, often sliding on its belly to avoid sending vibrations through the ice, and simply wait. It can remain motionless for hours, sometimes even days, in temperatures that would kill any other creature. When the seal finally surfaces for air, the bear explodes into action, using its immense power to drag the full-grown animal out through a tiny hole. When patience isn't an option, the bear turns to stalking. It can smell a seal on the open ice from an astonishing 32 kilometers away. It then uses ridges in the ice and snowdrifts for cover, moving with a stealth that defies its colossal size. Some Inuit hunters even report seeing bears pushing blocks of snow in front of them as a kind of mobile blind. Every part of this animal, from its slightly webbed paws that act as powerful paddles to the small bumps on its pads that grip the ice, is designed for one purpose: to end life quietly and efficiently in the most hostile place on Earth. This isn't just a predator. It's the physical manifestation of the Arctic's cold, silent lethality. If the polar bear is the king of the ice, then the orca is the undisputed emperor of the Arctic seas. Its other name, killer whale, doesn't just speak to its power, but to its intelligence. While a polar bear is a solitary master of brute force, orcas are the ultimate strategists, operating in tight-knit family pods that function with chilling coordination. They are the wolves of the sea, and their hunting secrets are a terrifying display of intellect. Each pod has its own unique culture, its own dialect of clicks and whistles, and its own specialized hunting techniques passed down through generations. They don't just hunt, they plan, they communicate, and they execute with flawless precision. Some pods specialize in fish or even other whales. But in the polar regions, their most ingenious and brutal strategy is reserved for seals resting on ice floes, the wave wash. The hunt begins with recon. The orcas will spy hop, lifting their heads from the water to locate a seal on a seemingly safe platform of ice. Once a target is spotted, the pod coordinates its attack. They don't just rush in. They swim in perfect formation, a line of black dorsal fins slicing through the water. Then, in a synchronized move that shows incredible power and timing, they dive and rush the ice floe, creating a powerful wave. The first wave doesn't always wash the seal off. Often, it's meant to break the floe into a smaller, more unstable piece. As the terrified seal scrambles to stay on, the orcas regroup. They communicate, adjust their angle, and attack again. They swim faster this time, closer to the surface, their synchronized tail flicks making the wave even stronger. They can repeat this again and again, methodically destroying the seal's sanctuary until a final, perfectly timed wave washes the exhausted animal right into the waiting jaws of the pod. This isn't just instinct. This is a learned, calculated, and cooperative assault. It's artful, not automatic. They use the water itself as a weapon. They demonstrate patience, problem-solving, and a level of teamwork that is almost unparalleled in the animal kingdom. The orca's secret isn't just its power. It's the terrifying intelligence that wields it. In a land of giants, it's easy to overlook the smaller predators. But in the Arctic, lethality isn't always measured in pounds. Meet the Wolverine. Known by names like skunk bear or glutton, this member of the weasel family weighs only 30 to 40 pounds, yet it hunts with a ferocity that can terrify animals many times its size. What it lacks in mass, it makes up for in sheer, relentless aggression. The Wolverine is the definition of a surprise contender. It's solitary and powerful, and has been known to take down prey as large as caribou, often by relentlessly pursuing the much larger animal until it collapses from exhaustion. Its disproportionate strength, sharp claws, and powerful jaws allow it to deliver a deadly bite. They are also master scavengers, with a sense of smell so keen they can find carcasses buried deep under the snow, and jaws strong enough to crush frozen bones to get to the marrow. This tenacity is a different kind of danger. It's not the patient power of the bear or the cold calculus of the orca. It's a furious, non-stop assault. This reputation for viciousness is so great that even bears will sometimes abandon a kill if a wolverine shows up. But its real secret is its wit. The fox is a master of mousing, using its incredible hearing to detect lemmings moving deep beneath the snow. And then there's another kind of cunning. The Arctic fox embodies a different survival strategy: opportunism and intelligence. Its most famous trait is its coat, which changes from brown or gray in the summer to pure white in the winter, giving it perfect camouflage. It will stand perfectly still, head cocked, before leaping high into the air and plunging headfirst into the snow to snatch its hidden prey. But the fox is also a professional mooch. It frequently becomes a shadow to the Arctic's true giant, the polar bear. A fox will follow a bear for miles, keeping a safe distance, waiting patiently for the massive predator to make a kill. When the bear is done eating, the fox moves in to scavenge the leftovers, a high-risk, high-reward life that gets it through the leanest months of winter. The wolverine brings the fury, and the fox brings the brains, proving that in this brutal world, there's more than one way to be a deadly survivor. So, after revealing these brutal secrets, who deserves the crown? Who is the most dangerous predator in the Arctic? The truth is, there's no single king. The Arctic is a kingdom with two thrones, one of ice and one of water, and a whole court of deadly assassins. On the frozen plains and shifting sea ice, the polar bear is the undisputed sovereign. Its combination of size, raw power, and specialized hunting techniques makes it the apex predator of the terrestrial Arctic. No other land animal can consistently challenge it. Its entire existence is a testament to solitary strength and lethal patience. But the moment you slip beneath the waves, the crown belongs to the orca. Its intelligence, social structure, and complex, coordinated hunting make it the most formidable predator in the polar oceans. Its power isn't just physical, but intellectual, a force of collective will that can outsmart and overwhelm almost any prey. The very definition of dangerous depends on where you are. Is it the raw power of the polar bear, which can kill a seal with a single swipe? The strategic genius of an orca pod, turning the ocean itself into a weapon? Or the shocking, relentless ferocity of the Wolverine, a creature that fights with a fury that defies its size? The real king of the Arctic is the environment itself. It's the cold, the darkness, and the scarcity that forges these incredible killers. Each one has mastered its own domain in its own unique, terrifying way. Power, intelligence, ferocity, these are what it takes to rule in this frozen world. The Arctic is a realm of savage beauty, where survival is an art form perfected over millennia. The polar bear, the orca, and the wolverine aren't simply monsters of the north. They are the ultimate survivors, each a master of a brutal, deadly craft. They're a testament to the power of evolution in the face of the most extreme conditions on Earth. Their secrets reveal a world far more complex and violent than most of us can imagine. But the throne is always being contested, and the rules of this frozen game are constantly changing. So, we'll turn it over to you. Based on these strategies and shocking adaptations, who do you think is the true king of the Arctic? The powerhouse bear, the strategist orca, or the ferocious wolverine? Let us know your verdict in the comments below. And if you are fascinated by these secrets of the ice, be sure to subscribe for more explorations into our planet's most incredible wildlife. Thanks for watching.